Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Tonko Palacios Field as we bring you the SAIPAN Baseball League Game of the Week right here on the NMI News Service. I'm Brad Rosala, and with me, as always, is Trey Dunn.
Hey, Brad, how's it?
It is great. We have two great teams today. We have the last undefeated team in the SAIPAN Baseball League, in the Falcons. They're going to be taking on the Sandlot. The Sandlot, no joke, they knocked off the Cardinals just about a week ago, and they think that they can knock these guys off too.
Yeah, they're not one of the top teams record-wise, but they're up there pretty close, and they've got some really quality wins.
Yep, the Sandlot's 5-2 on this season, and they're facing the 7-0 Falcons. On the mound right now for the Falcons is IJ Taguita. He's facing Jesus Iguel. Ooh, that one's way outside. But I'll tell you, that's the time to have that pitch. A little outside. I could turn this down a little bit for you.
Yeah,
does that help you?
That feels good.
Was I blowing you out there?
A little bit.
Look at that little scoreboard sliding right into place. All right, here we go. Taguita on the mound. Jesus Iguel at the plate, 0-0, top of the first inning. First batter, whoa, just gassed him.
Had a little movement on that fastball, too, I think.
Yeah, the home plate umpire, Delfin Camacho, had a little movement on that one, too. Trying to do his best, Joe Lozama. Calling that strike, leaving absolutely nothing to worry about there, nothing to wonder. Oh, he called that one a strike, too.
Wow, yeah, those fastballs that I just throw in there are, they kind of are going back into that right-handed hitter, and that's a little weird.
All right, well, righty up there on the mound. Here comes the windup, the little pause. Here's the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's opening up with a strikeout for IJ. That's the way. Sandlot looking good with their good-looking uniforms there. It looks like Bridge Capital is one of their sponsors. I see that's on the left sleeve. I can't make out what's on the right sleeve.
It's red. It's maybe blue or green. I can't tell.
Red and green, like half and half.
Yeah, just like your coffee.
Nope, I like my coffee the way I like my new roads on Beach Road, just black. Oh, that looked like a laser beam coming down, but it just missed the edge.
You don't like any lines in your coffee?
No, just apparently little flaps.
Yeah, just little yellow flaps, just like Post-it notes stuck down there to let you know how things are going.
Yep, that's a lane. All right, here comes the pitch. Again, outside to the right, 2-0. Good to see you guys tuning in. Thanks so much. I got to see you a lot during the last few days. And also some of the live coverage that we've had for the NMI News Service, whether we were at CHCC or if we were over there at CPA today. Ooh, swing and a miss, so that's going to be 2-1.
There's some really subtle movement on those pitches IJ's throwing. It's looking good. I feel like he's going to have a good game based on the way his pitches are moving off his hand there.
Well, and that's Diego Camacho at the plate. I think he was with the Brew Crew last year. He had one of our famous slides. Oh, outside, that's going to be 3-1. And Diego, I thought he was going to take the season off. It looks like he got recruited to come up and play with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, when there's that many teams, it's tough to take a season off. Everyone's looking for that clutch player, and they found their second hitter right there.
Well, here we go from IJ. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, it's a grounder all the way to short, just outside, just past the outstretched glove of AJ Evangelista for a nice single for Diego Camacho. Let's see if we can enjoy his world famous base running ability.
Yeah, I thought AJ had a good shot at that. He made a good break on it, but when he laid out, he just kind of didn't extend any further. His go gadget arm just sort of malfunctioned there.
Yeah, he went as far as he can go on that one. He needed a little bit more speed to be able to catch that, but either way, that is a single to start it off. And I wonder if they're talking about pickoff stuff, because the runners always seem to go when they're on first. And that's going to bring up Lamarck Iguel, sporting his NMI helmet.
Yeah, that's a nice looking helmet there.
We need to throw news service on there.
I bet if you bought him a helmet, I bet he would do it.
I bet he would wear it too. Oh, it's bunted right back here for us. Diego made a little twitch like he was going to go for it until he saw the bunt go foul.
Yep, I almost caught that. It's a little, just slightly lower than the press box.
No, that's pretty close. Great crowd out there tonight. In fact, I mean, this is probably the biggest early crowd we've seen in some time.
The whole parking lot was jumping. We got some T-ball happening over there on the softball field. Mm-hmm. We got some shuttlecocks going off in that gym.
Oh, yeah. Badminton time. There's a strike for Iguel. Have you made it over there to see any of those matches?
I don't watch a lot of shuttlecocks.
Oh, you just keep your eyes closed when it's happening?
Yeah.
Nice. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 3-1.
Just, hear it go past you.
We saw a bunch of the badminton players at the Guangzhou restaurant. It was really kind of cool to see them in here from Taiwan. We were there for Chinese food. They were just there for food. Oh, the runner's going, and that's going to be a shot to center. Diego's going to have to go back because that's going to be caught pretty easy by Zay Lafoy. And Diego's making his way back. So that's a fly to center field. Going to bring up your first baseman. What's his name? His name is Byron Kaipat. That's right. He calls balls and strikes in this league, too.
Does it all.
He just shook hands with the ump. Do you think any money was exchanged?
Probably. But, maybe not. That's what I'd do if I was playing in the league. Probably just try and buy off all the umpires because you knew I wouldn't be good enough to actually get on base otherwise.
All right, let's see what Byron's got at the plate. Ooh, that's first pitch strike. No love there from his umpire. It was just a plain old good call.
Yeah, we still got folks piling in the center field.
Oh, there's a throw. No pickoff on that one. Well, Miro is ready to go. Just did not have it. All right. Well, IJ's taking a look around, looking for the call from his catcher, who is not Bennin. Another throw over there to Gio, coming right back. No, there we go. But Henry Uggan behind the plate instead of Bennin. That is a shocker. Bennin's got that cannon. Not sure what kind of arm Henry's got back there.
Mm-hmm. Well, the way the Sandlot's on the base pad, maybe we'll get to see here.
Ooh, nice little changeup. It's going to be a short hopper over to third, and the throw to second is in time, and that's going to do it. So score that as a 5-4 for you at home. So Sandlot getting out. No runs, no errors, 1 hit, and no one left on base. As we move to the bottom of the first inning, AJ Evangelista, MJ Aldon, and Ian Narita coming up for the undefeated Falcons.
Yeah, these two teams look like they're having a good time out there already. Look like they're really enjoying this high-level matchup. You know, sometimes when you get two of the better teams playing, it gets a little chippy early, but these guys look like they're having fun.
Well, it looks like they're having a lot of fun out there in the outfield. There's some really relaxed people out there, and the chairs got feet up on the fence, got the hatchbacks up. I don't see anybody grilling yet, but I definitely see some coolers. So they're having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should call the game from the outfield one night.
I mean, build a little tower. I feel like that'd be great.
Well, I think we could do it. We just make a little table, a little laptop, and we'll patch it into the board. The JoJo here. We should have the range with the wireless mics.
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
That would be nice.
That will be our happy hour game of the week.
Nice.
All right, let's see what we got. We got Reed Terragezu on the mound for Sandlot. Again, Sandlot is 5-2 on the season, trying to make their way up. Right now, they're behind the Falcons, the Cardinals, and the Padres. So they're sitting pretty comfortable in fourth place. A win tonight is going to push them up quite a bit. Put them probably just a smidge against above the Padres. Falcons in first place at 7-0. Excuse me, and Cardinals at 7-2. Then you got the Padres, Sandlot, and the Braves. Great stuff, man. Really great stuff.
Yeah, it's just a really nice night to play some baseball. Just looks like it feels good down there.
Yeah, we're a cold 12-ounce can away from having a perfect evening. So you guys enjoy it out there.
Yeah, save one for us.
In between each inning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to stockpile them for us.
It'll be Miller time for us.
I mean, the one thing you don't have to save for us, maybe we'll save some for you, is we got some Godfather's Pizza up here. Back over there on the table. I'm going to sneak over there and get some pretty soon. But
I got to tell you, I'm ready.
All right, well, I'll just go get some now.
All right.
I will sneak right over there.
Thank you, sir. I'll take a pepperoni pizza, if you will. Be so kind. Look at that. You don't get that kind of service in the Guam Baseball League. Oh, just saw another member of the Sandlot just show up and grab the bat out of the truck. Not sure if that's the Wonder Boy bat from the Natural, but must be important. Whoa, look at that pizza. Oh, well, I'm going to take a bite of that. Well, that hit the spot. Just one bite. Now, already am having a great night. That could be for you, too, at Godfather's Pizza. The best pizza in Saipan. You can give them a call, 235-2333. You'll have enough time in the game to go order it, go pick it up, and come back. Let's see what the lefties got on the mound. Here's Reed Terragezu, first pitch strike.
Nice, outside corner there. But, yeah, this pizza is amazing. And tonight we got some cheese and some pepperoni, two of my favorites. But the thing that we figured out last week is the best one overall, hands down, is the Meat Lovers.
Oh, that one's going to be outside, so 1-1.
It's got all kinds of different meats on it. It's probably got like some yak and like a giraffe steak on there or something. I don't know. It's really good.
And then at lunch, you can go in there and get those finihi fajitas. Those things are delicious.
I don't think you're allowed to get those.
All right, here comes the pitch. Oh, that one caught the corner. 1-2. Is there a season for those at least?
Yeah, whenever you're flying to Palau. But, man, I don't know that would be any good, though. I feel like that would be really smelly.
Oh, that one bounced a good 5 feet before the plate. Reed's laughing it off a little bit. Look at the size of that gathering over there on the the left field side.
Yeah.
That's a great group over
I
there.
think it's the T-ball parents just, like, went down the foul line there.
Smart move. You got the kids running around. You don't have to mess with them too much. Here's the pitch. Ooh, it's a grounder over to short. Fielded clean. Here's the throw. Oh, he got him with the tag, not on the bag. So AJ Evangelista is going to go down with a 6-3. That's going to bring up MJ Aldon. Now, Lamarck Iguel with a nice throw over there to Byron Kaipat.
Yeah, Byron with some fancy glove work there. He got pulled off the bag and made that tag.
Well, he's got that experience. He knows what he's doing. He's talking to Reed, saying, let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. All right, MJ Aldon rocking his chain in the batter's box. Look at that. Kids, watch his batting stance. Look how high his hands are. He's ready to hit. Ooh, inside. If there was a base runner on that one, he'd be moving. This lack of commentary is brought to you by the good folks at Godfather's and their pizza.
It's too good to talk.
Oh, man. All right. Well, Reed gets his sign from his catcher, Luis Diaz. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that's a high fly ball. Getting underneath it. The second baseman is going for it. And it's caught with two hands, young folks. That's right. Just Iguel getting underneath that and making a nice, clean, two-handed catch. None of that fancy stuff.
Yeah, no three hands.
Catching it just the way his coaches would absolutely love him to do it. It's that showboat single-handed stuff that gets you in trouble. Well, that's going to bring up Ian Narita. He's your third baseman.
All right, let's see what Ian's got going here.
D'Araguzzo with the windup and the pitch. Outside, ball one. Ian had that different looking stretch before all his at-bats last game, too. Thought maybe he was a little stiff, but he just seems to be rocking that. Oh, 1-1 now. He caught Ian swinging on that one. Should you watch that stretching out the back?
Oh, yeah.
And there he goes.
Don't want to pull anything out there.
And here's the pitch. Oh, in the dirt again. That's two for Reed.
Bounce it in there. I mean, you know, when you got a really aggressive batter, sometimes that's not a horrible strategy if you think they're going to swing at anything. But, yeah, if you're not getting those strikes, that's not really a great strategy.
I would love to see somebody swing at that kind of pitch, though.
Well, you just have to talk me into playing in the league.
There we go. All right, here comes the pitch from Tergezu. That looked good, but not the Delphin. That's 3-1.
Yeah. Reed's got to just kind of get it in there over the strike zone and see what happens here.
All right. Well, nobody on base, and we got two down. Tergezu with the big windup, and here's the pitch. Ooh, that is going to be ball four. So that's a little gift for the Falcons. You don't want to give them gifts. That's one thing we've learned so far. That's going to bring up your catcher, Henry Uggan.
Byron's in there to give him a little bit of advice. give him some strategy points and kind of pump him up.
You know, having somebody like Byron on the team, it's almost like having your manager in the field with you. You've got your skipper right there. You get some good advice. Of course, Angel Demapam running the show for the Sandlot. Ooh, that one's a little high for a first pitch ball. 1-0. You can hear the crunch of that Godfather's crust.
So good.
It's not a little bit. I could clearly hear that. That's great. All right, he's looking around. He's checking the runner. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that one's going to be down in dirt and a free base.
And maybe 2.
No, he's coming back for that. So Narita going to get a nice little take advantage of that pass ball. That's why it's dangerous. You can't give up mistakes to these guys.
They're too good. You help them out. It's really easy for them.
Yep. So these guys are looking to try and win the league this year. There's no doubt about that. Oh, that one's going to be high. You can tell by the crunch. That was good. So behind the camera over here, we've got Jojo Alapuzzo doing a great job on the scoreboard as well, and doing all the camera switching and everything. Here comes the pitch. Oh, geez. He
just started throwing the bat as soon as
the windup happened.
Yeah.
So
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Glad it paid off for him, but normally you want to stand there and make sure.
All right. Well, now they're all coming in to talk with Reed. I think Reed's got he's good to go. I'm going to clean up home plate a little bit. Giovanni Mira is up. He just went down and got some dirt, put it all over the grip of the bat.
Well, dirt don't hurt.
And now he's got runners on second and third, 2 out. And let's see if Reed get himself out of trouble here. That is the first pitch strike. 0-1. Well, this is a great crust.
It's really good today. Like, even better than normal, maybe.
Is it because Scott's out traveling? I'm not sure, but here comes the pitch.
Wow.
That one's between the legs. The runner's going to go. A nice leisurely trot by Gio. Or sorry, by Henry out to second.
Yeah, he was not in a hurry there, but no one was really covering second base, so he kind of knew he could take his time.
Well, that kind of stuff can get you in trouble. Some stuff that we saw on Friday night. All right, here comes the pitch. Oh, what a shot down the third base side.
That's going to score 2.
That is definitely 2, and Gio's going to stay at a single with a 2 RBIs. Telling you folks, you can't make mistakes against the Falcons. That's it. You can't give them a free pass. They take advantage. That's why they're undefeated.
So tell me this, Brad. If he tries to go to second and gets tagged out, does the second run count?
Yep, it does. It's the only if he doesn't make it to first.
Okay, yep.
Then nobody counts.
Yep. But once he rounds that base, then...
Yeah, once he reaches first base safely, it's all good. Oh, jeez. Ty Omar had to jump out of the way on that one a little bit. Sorry, not Ty Omar. That's Zeze Lafoyfoy.
Zeze.
When did they get Ty Omar? Oh, they didn't.
Well,
I'm looking at the wrong team.
Wrong team, but, you know, we'll get it figured out.
Oh, that one's fouled back toward us. He's like, get my name straight. Yeah, Speaking of Angel Demopon, he shared our video too, so thank you.
Nice. Yeah, thanks for that.
All right, the runner's going, and there is no throw on that one. Gio is safe on second.
Mm-hmm. While it's not quite as exciting when they don't throw, I think most of the catchers in the league don't have a really high percentage of throwing people out at second base, so I think maybe overall it's the smart decision. I'm not saying anything against Luis down there, but I think, play the numbers.
Well, it's tough. Gerald Cabrera has got an arm. Bennon's got an arm. Those are two guys that you're going to have to really go if you're going to try running on them.
Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of things that go into that, making that play down there at second base, right? You got to have that guy who's got a quick pop time. Got to have a great throw. Mm-hmm. But it's got to be accurate. And then the person's got to be covering the base. And they got to make the tag. A lot of stuff.
And he's going for third. Swing and a miss, and he's safe. But Zay is out.
Yep.
So I'll tell you what, though. Gio's feeling pretty good about that. He took off running like a champ. Anyway, 2 runs now for the Falcons as they get ahead. Now it's going to move us into the top of the second inning. Tyrone Omar, Joby Reyes. I said Reyes, not Regis.
Yeah,
Joby Reyes.
Where are you from? Buffalo, New York?
Oh, my God. I think it's because of these cashews. I blame the cashews.
Mm-hmm. Bringing out the whiteness in you.
It definitely is. They are pretty white. They are pretty white. All right. So Ty Omar, Joby Regis, and Mike Igwell, your designated hitter. How about that?
That's good.
What's that? Man, I don't know, but that's a ton. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow. There are so many people in right field.
Sitting here, we're watching. So our chief statistician, Ray Palacios, came over. He's like, man, estimate how many people you think are out there. Or, I don't know. He's like, look at right field. I didn't realize there's a ton of people out there in right field.
There are many people sitting in foul territory in right field as there are in center field, maybe more.
Okay, let's just call it maybe about 10,000.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's like 9,500.
Nice. It's pretty good. That we've been for a game.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I've seen... Yeah, I mean, I haven't even seen this many cars. I've seen this many cars and people in center field before, I think. But when it just keeps extending all the way, both sides left. And right foul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the old slide up there. If you're watching us, you can always...
Turns on the notification.
Yeah, that's if you have your notifications turned on. Mm-hmm. And it'll email you. All right, here comes the pitch. Ooh! A little inside.
Will it stop by your office and let you know that the game's on?
Mm-hmm.
We should make a button for that. Like, just stop by the people's office and be like, hey, game tonight?
Oh, that'll be our new one. It'll be, it's our new local coverage called ChewTube. It's the Alpugua Network. We're going to have to ban this turkey for giving you guys a bad link there. That's how you know we're fancy, though. We're already getting international spam.
Nice.
You can't get that in the stores.
No. They only have USA spam. Spicy. That's a good one.
Do you have a preference when it comes to spam?
I'm not a spam connoisseur. I'm more of a dabbler. I like the normal Spam. Every now and again, I'll get the low sodium because I am watching my figure or whatever the hell I'm supposed to say there. There's a lot of salt in regular Spam, and I'm just like, I feel like this low sodium one doesn't have less salt, but it technically does. So
Why would you have low sodium Spam? Are you going to drink a low alcohol Busch Light? Here comes the pitch, and the throw over from third base to first, and he gets him in time.
But the salt doesn't make you drunk. The salt just makes you dehydrated and need more beer.
Exactly.
I'm good enough at drinking beer. I don't need salt to help me.
Well, I like it. Joby Ray just up to bat. He's your left fielder. I'm sure he likes regular Spam. I like adding Tabasco to all kinds of stuff. So Tabasco Spam seems like it's a pretty good win.
Yeah, I haven't had that one. I've had spicy Spam, not branded, but I think that one's good. Every now and then you'll see a Spam Musubi with spicy Spam on it, and I always get those because you already got the Musubi and the rice and everything. The spiciness, good.
Yeah. Well, here comes the pitch from IJ. Outside for a ball one. I've tried the garlic Spam, and I had high hopes for it.
It sounds like it'd be great.
Yeah, it just wasn't. It was just like okay.
Was it just like garlic flavor and not like real garlic, maybe, or something? I don't know.
I don't know. It just wasn't good. It wasn't like that was a strike, by the way. I just did not like it as much as I would like actual garlic something.
Just putting garlic in your fried Spam.
And I've tried the Spam Light, right? And just not the same.
Yeah, no. Light is like a synonym
outside.
for bad.
2 in 1. So when you're taking your Spam, you're preparing it. Are you cutting what's the thickness? Are you a half-inch Spam, quarter-inch, or maybe like the little paper thin?
No, not paper thin. It's got to be like between quarter and a half, 3/8. Let's call it 3/8.
That one looks like it's going to drop just foul. Yeah, just foul down the third base side. I don't know. I like to have a couple that are just a little juicier, but I'm a crispy Spam kind of guy.
I like the outside to be crispy. That's a big complaint that I've had in some Spam Musubis I've had, that they just weren't fried enough. It just they tossed it near the grill and didn't really fry it. I was in Japan, and at the store they had the Spam Musubi package thing, and it said it had eggs in it. Here, I'll tell this rest in a minute.
Oh, that's
Right
a
in
punch
there.
just him out of there. Joby Ray just going home with no prize. That's going to bring up Mike Igwell.
Nice. But so I got this Spam Musubi prepackaged, Spam branded, everything. I was really excited because it had egg and something else in it. It was
That's a good one.
it's like a breakfast sandwich Spam Musubi, and I was so excited, and I opened it, and the Spam had not been fried at any point. I thought,
What? Just like raw Spam?
yeah, I was just this will be. It might have been boiled, maybe it was slightly different color. It's kind of hard to tell.
Gross.
But it was, yeah. I mean, it was good because it had egg and other stuff in it, so it tasted good. But it would have been next level if it had been fried, and it would have been really good. And I would have bought 20 more of them.
Well, that first pitch was in the dirt to no avail, so that's ball one. But I like some really good Spam. And by the way, I don't like that fake canned luncheon loaf that they try to pull off as almost Spam because the can's about the same size. Oh, 1-1 off of that pitch. I mean, it's who are you trying to kid here? It's I'm here for a real Coke, not Larry's Cola.
Yeah, you don't want any Pepsi.
Ooh, that one was inside, a little nasty. 2-1.
Right in there on Igwell's elbow.
IJ's oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean it. Puts his hand up right away.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't dabbled with the luncheon loaf too much.
It's ended up in our cupboards before. Oh, how about Pokey Spam? I didn't know that exists. Pokey Spam?
Is it a branded flavored Spam that's Pokey flavored, or are you saying making Pokey out of Spam?
I'm guessing it's that. They can't. There's no way they got Pokey in a can.
I mean, Spam does a lot of things that you wouldn't think that you'd be able to do, but You can, but I mean, pokey spam could be good. Like, I want to know the recipe. I want to know what's going in that.
That is. I don't know if I can handle it.
Like some sesame oil.
Oh, it says it right there. It says you got to make it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shoot the recipe in there. I want to see what's going in that. Well,
it's probably everything like you'd use for regular poke instead of yellow
soy sauce, sesame seed oil, some chopped onions.
Ooh, outside ball one, getting a little dangerous because there is a runaround first.
You gonna pull a kimchi base in that and some mayo, that kind of pokey, or?
Ooh, sounds pretty good.
Could be.
Speaking of poke, we had some poke last night. It was similar, not the same as Cristiano's, low and outside.
Did you get it from that place down here?
Last shot?
No. There's one place at Catadia that has a similar style of poke.
Maybe that's where it was from. I don't know.
I forget the name of that
But
place.
it had like that fake crab meat stuff in it too.
Yep.
I think they put in more crab meat than I needed.
Oh, there's a shot.
That one found its way in. Now you're going to have runners on first and second. Oh, he's still going for it. Oh, put on the brakes, and he's coming right back. Call that as a single. That was a weird look from Ian Narita out there on third base. Usually, he'd be making a play on it. Maybe they caught him napping a little bit.
Yeah, it came off the bat a little fast, but then as it got through the infield, it looked pretty slow, and I was like, oh, yeah, he should have probably made a bit on that one.
Well, that's going to bring up Juan Iguel, your center fielder. That was in the dirt, and both runners are going to go.
Trotting into their respective bases.
I think Mike Iguel's running a little bit more than what he planned on.
Got himself on third base, though, just by paying attention.
Yeah, it's working out just fine. Yeah, spam as pokey sounds good. But it's like, whatever it is, I wonder, like, I don't think I'd like it as much unless, like, if I could, like, fry it up a little bit first.
Yeah.
And put it in there.
Yeah, what if you fried up all the cubes and then made it so it's a little crunchy on the outside and you put that stuff in there? I think that's going to be good.
Yeah. Spam's got its own little bit of magic. That's going to be a strike coming right down.
I think the moral of this story is that, for you and I at least, you got to put some crunchy, crispy stuff on the outside of your Spam to make it better.
Like what? Have you ever done breaded Spam?
No.
I've never even heard of it. I just kind of popped in.
Just made it up right now.
Oh, that one dropped
Right
in for a
in
strike. And Juan is not happy about it. He's like, come on.
It's like that almost hit me in the face. How did it go back into the strike zone? And Blue is like, well, maybe you were a little skittish there.
Maybe I'm just good. All right. Well, let's see what he's got right here. Mike taking the healthy lead off. Oh, that's going to be another shot between third and short, and one run's going to score.
And nope.
I think he could have gone.
It would have been a nice play at the plate, but I think he would have been safe. So these Sandlot guys are just putting balls right in there in between third and shortstop. Not a lot folks can do about that there.
And they're doing it with 2 outs, too. That's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup. That's Jesus Iguel. One of the 4 Iguels playing in the game right now.
It's a lot of Iguels. There's another Iguel on the Falcons as well.
Yeah, there's a total of 5.
Lost and found. Use another card up here. Time.
All right, Ben Watsy out there watching. Ooh, Spam fries.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know that I've had them, but I've heard of that.
Man, that sounds pretty good. Spam fries. All right, sounds like maybe I'm just hungry.
Maybe you are.
I think that's part of it.
We got a mound visit happening out there. A little early for that, but, as long as you don't go out there twice in the same inning.
So now you can only do 3 in a game also.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that rule.
Well, we found out about it last week. Oh, yeah. Hey, actually, Robbie's not here with us, Ben Watsy. It's Brad and Trey tonight. Robbie's out in the mainland trying to get his Murica on.
He's looking for Kanye West.
Scored out 2-1. The Sandlot cut the lead now.
All right, well, IJ is looking to get out of this inning.
Runners on the corner.
Runners at the corners right now. Ooh, that one is low and outside. And Jesus Iguel, top of the lineup here. He's got 2 outs. He struck out in his first at-bat. IJ's already got 2 strikes. Oh, the pickoff play does not work. Man, I'll tell you, last time I saw the Bandits play, Ben Watsy was out there. I stopped downstairs, offered me up a beverage and some great chow. That was great. No Spam fries that night. Ooh, that one drops in for a strike.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the same placement.
Yeah, I thought that one, he was going to say that one was low maybe, but then he called a strike. So.
No Lil John in Delphin.
What?
Okay.
Yeah!
All right. IJ checking the runner. Looks at home. Here comes the... Oh, boy. Got behind the runner, and the game is tied. How about that? Sandlot answering with a couple runs of their own.
But he's saying that you can't advance on a hit by pitch.
Oh, was he hit?
Yeah.
I thought that was a pass ball. Well, there you go. Sorry. It is now loaded bases for Diego Camacho. So he did get him in the back.
And then hopefully the Falcons can get him back.
Well, that worked out better that he hit him because that takes 1 run off the board.
I'm going to write that in the strategy playbook. Just hit him. Saves runs.
Ooh.
It might. Well, that didn't count as a strike, so.
1-0 to Diego Camacho.
Oh.
Here's the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, 1-1. So
Nice pitch.
saw this thing online where if you cut Spam the right way, when you cut your healthy Spam slice, it's got to be a little thicker, right?
Yeah. Just like you like it.
And then you hollow it out, and you crack an egg inside of it.
Okay. Yep.
And you fry it up just like that.
Wow.
2-1.
That almost hit his shoulder there. That came in. Camacho did not do a real good job of moving away from that one. He might have been leaning in towards it, but
Yeah, I get that. I would do that too.
gotta like your thick piece of Spam with a nice hole in it for an egg.
Oh, swing and a miss again for Camacho.
1 and 2, 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Yep. Counting is hard.
And then if you got yourself Spam, I can't do Spam and eggs without rice.
Yeah. I mean,
It screams you need rice. Oh, low and outside.
full up, full count, full bases,
This is the payoff pitch.
full hearts in the outfield, full beverages as well.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Trigger saying Spam Kelligwin.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's the pitch.
That's
in
a
the
ball.
dirt. That is a base on balls. And now it is a tie game, and the bases are still full. And that's going to bring up Lamarck Iguel. Iguel flew out in his last at-bat to center. It seems like any minute now, the Falcons are going to be able to get this out. Now, he's talking to their skipper's out there talking to the home plate umpire. I wonder if he's talking about this strike zone.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like a real friendly conversation there. Like, hey, Blue, make sure you're, washing behind your ears when you're showering, something like that. I don't know. It didn't seem like either person was too upset about it. It just seemed like a helpful piece of advice.
All right, well, let's see what IJ's got here. Oh, that was a little high. Hey, Ben Watsy, where are you watching from? Are you here at the park or are you at home? All right, so 1-0. Here's the windup and the pitch. That looked good, and that's gonna be.
Oh, it's dropped.
It was gonna be a liner, but either way, thank goodness for the Falcons. Joe Mira ends up getting it and getting the out on that one. Could have been a disaster for them, but let's just call that a G3. It's not exactly fly like a G3, but that'll do.
Budget airline.
Holy cow! You're watching from Rhoda.
Wow.
That's awesome. Well. From Tinian, and she's like, well, you know, one more. There you go.
Nice.
Nope.
I first met her at the Shack many moons ago, so I thought she was from the Shack.
Yeah, right there. All right, so Reed Terragazzo going to give it a go here in the bottom of the second. The game's all knotted up at 2. First place Falcons, undefeated, 7-0. They've only got 3 games left in the season. This is one of them. They're playing against one of their tougher teams on the list. It's the Sandlot. These guys had some great games so far this season, and they were able to knock off the Cardinals. Falcons also knocked off the Cardinals. So again, a couple of top teams here that can hang with anybody. We're going to start off with John Narita, then Henry Iguel, and Tunsu Narita getting their first at-bats of the night. Again, great atmosphere out here. Tons of people here at the ballpark. All right, watch it from Guam. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, everybody, let us know where you're watching from. Always get a kick out of finding out where everybody's from. All right, well, that's going to bring up Reed Terragazzo up there on the mound with his left-handed delivery. Southpaw delivers. It's a grounder fielded.
Oh, no!
So I think it was a little bit too much action going in from Diego Camacho. He's typically a third baseman. He ran in when Lamarck would have normally picked that up at shortstop. And I think Diego's a little too excited to get that ball. And that's going to end up being an E5.
I mean, I like the idea there, right? He's coming across at a great angle to be throwing right at first base. Mm-hmm. And shortstopper's got to kind of pivot a little bit on that one. But, you know, you got to make sure you catch it.
Yep. Well, he's accustomed to playing second base. Not accustomed to getting to second base. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that one's good.
Yeah, she didn't let him that time.
A little outside. Again, Henry Iguel at the plate. Actually, this year, Diego welcomed in a new member of the family this year.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Says, you guys going live tomorrow? My daughter is in New York. Here's the pitch. Ooh, outside. Runner's going to stay. We're not going to go live here tomorrow night. This is the game of the week. There are some good games this week, but this is the game we decided to go with. Tomorrow is going to be the Bears and the Natives, and Thursday, Blue Shark and Blue Jays. Should be a good game. Yep, all blue all the time. And we got a special Friday game also. The Padres are going to be finishing their game that they started with the Bandits about a month ago. Ooh.
Hopefully they haven't gotten stiff waiting around for that one.
Yeah, we actually were there for that game. And the way it's going to start, there was a runner on first, a runner on second. Now, there were 2 balls and 1 strike to your batter, Kazu de la Cruz. And the Padres were leading 2-0 in the top of the first. That's going to be on Friday. That'll be a great game. Ooh, that's a shot over. Just between the legs of the shortstopper. Or, sorry, the second baseman. Holy cow.
Running. Keep going.
He is going. Here comes the play at the plate. He's got him. No.
Flapjack
Catcher cannot
slide.
make it. and 1 run's going to score. That was a really painful looking slide.
Yeah. He just like started to slide with his legs, but it was a head first slide, and his legs started working, but his hand didn't go down until they were too far up, and then he was like, oh no, I gotta go down, and he just flapped right under the base. But he was safe, so you know.
That was a rough one. But either way, the Falcons got the lead now 3-2, and that's going to bring up Tunsu Narita with Henry Igwell just hanging out on third base.
Yeah. I think that's a real good point to all the fielders out there, is that even if things don't feel real urgent, you got to just go ahead and step it up and get stuff back into the infield there, because I think if we had been quick in the outfield, that wouldn't have been a run.
Ooh, it was a big swing and a miss from Tunsu. But it was a rocket off the bat. I mean, that was a great hit with some real velocity and got back between the legs of the second baseman. I mean, that was a second baseman who was really going for it.
Yeah, no, that was, I mean, he just got unlucky on that play. It was a great hit.
Oh, it's a high fly ball over us and going to go into the grass behind us. Do we have any more of that pizza?
We do have more.
Can I get another piece? Like, that stuff was great.
You can get it.
Man, I need to get down on that Godfather's Pizza. That stuff is fantastic. All right, well, here we go. The sun is firmly set. The lights are nice and bright here. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, got off the end of the bat. That's going to be a single for Tunsu and a RBI. Falcons regain their 2-run lead. It scores now 4-2. And nobody out. That's going to take us to the top of the lineup. AJ Evangelista going to make his way up. All right. Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
Enjoy this little bite of pizza.
Put it in your mouth. It's really good. But yeah, I think the Sandlot's really lucking out from having Byron out there. He's really kind of helping out, leading the team on the field there.
Hey, Gene, welcome from Guam. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Here comes the third and first. No. Runner's going to be there. Yep, great to have you guys tuning in from all over. Oh, that looked good.
Right in
Delphin
there.
Called it. All right. Again was AJ Evangelista at the plate, top of the order for the Falcons. The runner is going. He's showing Bud pulled it back. Tunsu should keep going, and he is going.
Yeah.
See if there's going to be a throw to third, and it won't be in time.
he's going.
No, he's going to hang out to that. Oh.
Great backing up there by that fielder there. That was going to be a sure point on the board if he wasn't there.
He's showing off with his little Eagles or Falcons dance over there, too. And the guys over in the dugout doing it back to him.
Nice.
Things are going the Falcons' way here. Here comes the pitch from Reed. Ooh, in the dirt, but not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. Just between the legs over there, Louis Diaz.
Yeah, Tunsu looked fast on that run, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's got the sliding mitt of justice. Mm-hmm. By the way, wouldn't you think you'd put it on your other hand? You'd be sliding away from the plate? That one's in the dirt again, but Diaz has it.
I guess.
How are you sliding? If you're coming in the home plate, you think you're going to be sliding with your right foot or your right hand out when your body to the left of home plate, or where do you think you're going to be?
Maybe it's personal preference, but yeah, I think I agree with you. I think I would have it on my left hand because your just natural momentum as you're turning and stuff is going to make you want to be on the outside of all the bases you're sliding into. But
Well, is that the hand that you're touching the base with?
Yeah.
Or is that what that is? Or is that the hand that you're using to kind of like brace you?
no, that's why I think that there's a slidey mitt on there, is because so you don't get your like pinky caught on the base as you're like rolling in there, right? Like, is that not why there's a sliding mitt?
Well, that's going to be a shot to right center. Right fielder getting underneath it. Makes the catch. And the runner's going to tag in.
Missed his cutoff, man. Had a chance if he got the cutoff, but
And now that's 3 runs scored on that sacrifice fly there from AJ. So now it scores 5-2. Now your right fielder for the Falcons making his way up there. Number 5, MJ Aldana.
yeah, the cutoff man is the thing that I didn't understand when I was younger. I was like, why aren't they just throwing it home? I was watching a lot of Braves baseball back in the day, and I'm got some studs out there in the outfield. I'm like, those guys can throw it all the way to home. They should be doing it. But then as you get a little older, you start to realize that to throw it that far, you got to put a lot of arc on it. Hard to put it on a line. But if you throw it to the guy halfway, you can put it on a line. He can put it on a line. There's the pitch.
Yep. Good question that came in. It's a question on an official baseball game. Aren't the coaches and managers supposed to be in uniform as well? No shorts? Yes, but not for the excuse me, not for the SAIPAN Baseball League. SAIPAN Baseball League, you just got to make sure you got shoes on. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him on that delayed. 1-1.
Yeah, no shoes, no shirt, plenty problems. Shorts, okay though.
It's just like church. The rules are changing. You can wear shorts at church now.
You can wear all kinds of stuff at church. It's just whether you're going to hell or not.
Well, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss from MJ. Bat was not long enough for it.
That's what she said?
Where'd you say you were going again?
I'm going to Malaysia.
You gonna go see your buddy?
No, he's here.
I know he is. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Oh, low and inside.
I mean, he's really close. We could probably almost throw a baseball to him from here. No, I'm actually really glad he's back, because that means that I don't have to worry about accidentally running into him in Malaysia. Now, I was going to be in a different part of Malaysia than where I think he was, but...
The older section?
Yes, the older section. Only 30-year-olds allowed. Only Masters Ultimate players.
Oh, that's a high fly ball going underneath it. Is the center fielder. Nice catch. Runner's going nowhere. So a great grab from Juan Iguel. Those back-to-back pop flies. It's going to bring up your third baseman, Ian Narita. Man, that pizza cannot be beat.
So good. I mean, just think how much better it would be if we had nice cold draft beer with it.
Oh, man. That's a grounder, and that's going to find its way between short and third base. Ian got a nice CNI single.
A lot of singles going right through that spot there. Both teams.
That's going to bring up your catcher, Henry Uggan.
What's that? Coach Mario? Oh, nice.
Welcome back, medal winner. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's a big shot to left center, and it's going to hit the grass. One run is going to score for sure. How far is Henry going to get? Is he going to go for 3? He is going. Not going to get a throw on that one, and a big, big, big hit. And the Falcons now just killing it on the strength of a 4-run second. And that's going to bring up your first baseman, Gio Mira. And everyone's going out there to talk to Reed.
Mm-hmm. Henry was over there doing his Falcons dance. Now he's pointing at the guys in the dugout. Still fired up about that triple. I mean, that's a real solid triple. Like, you don't see a lot of solid triples. A lot of times it's a triple, but it's because somebody took a long time picking up the ball or throwing it in, or they threw it to the wrong base, or, you know, little like things. But that's a triple all day.
Well, you got to know that if those guys can hit, you got to get back a little bit deeper, and those guys probably just playing a little bit too shallow. You know, you just don't want it to go over your head, and that one definitely did. Not just over their head, just in between them, too. Like, there was no real chance for him.
Yeah, that was perfect into left center field, and it was just deep. Nobody had a real good angle on it.
And Ian, I don't know if I'm looking for tire tracks out there because it looked like he was cruising on something. He was flying around those bases. Oh, there's a grounder over to short. Here comes the throw. No, muffed in the dirt, and that's another run. That's now a 5-run second inning for the Falcons. And that's got to take a little bit out of it for you if you're on the Sandlot. It's going to bring up Zay Lafoy.
Yeah, Sandlot really seemed like they were holding their own first couple innings, but, well, I guess this is still just the second. So, first inning they were holding their own. Now the Falcons are showing them what they're made of.
Oh, that ball certainly was interesting from Reed.
Mm-hmm. Not his best pitch, but looking for something better from him on this one.
My question is going to be, are they going to keep him in to start the third inning? He's starting to wane a little bit. The runner's going. No throw from the catcher. Stolen base for Giovanni Mira. He's doing the Falcons fly right there.
What do Falcons do? What do Falcons do? Falcons rise up. Remember that one?
I do not. Was that an Atlanta thing?
Yeah. Sam Jackson.
Ooh. Called that one for a strike.
Like, maybe. I don't even want to talk about the time of what was going on in Atlanta Falcons football then, but.
Dogfighting.
Well, no, it was after dogfighting. It was at a worse time in their history.
Oh, when they were up 28-3 in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that. You can forgive people for fighting dogs.
Oh, that was fall back our way. Wow, this game had so much promise before we got into this inning. I just looked at the scoreboard and just saw 7-2.
Yeah, it still doesn't quite feel like it's 7-2. Like, I still, in my mind, Sandlot's still playing really well. And they might be, but this inning, they're just giving up a lot of runs.
Look at that gap between short and second. I know that that's a shift. Oh, the runner's going. And he's going to be safe, and that ball's going to be in the dirt. Yikes. Not what anybody was expecting when they came out here. Full count. See, you think if you're going to have that shift, looking at that second baseman, your shortstop might come over a little bit too, but nothing doing.
Yeah.
Here's the windup and the pitch from Reed, and that one's going to be fouling away here. Did you see the highlights this week of that guy who was, speaking of our top teams, the Padres? Their Padres were a road team, and there was a guy was going for a ball, ended up going onto the dugout, and there was a big net there, fell into the net, and then got slingshotted right back in, lost his beer, and security came to get him out. The Padres, oh, and that's a base on balls. So that's going to be Zay getting on base, and that's going to bring up Jonathan
He's going to
Narita.
second because no one's covering second.
Wow, that is heads up right there. What a great play from Zay.
I saw a little skip in his step right before he got to the bag, and he realized that if he turned the corner quickly, no one was going to beat him to second. And he just went for it.
That is brilliant. Well done, Zay Lafoyfoy. All right, so his second at-bat of the inning, this is John Narita. Oh, and that one's going to punch through for a single. Gio's going to score, and because he got that extra base, Zay is going to score. Holy cow.
Wow.
This is getting out of hand. Now it's 9-2. The Falcons are doing their flappy arm thing all over the place now. They're definitely flying. Mm-hmm. You can forgive people for talks. That's a great one. All right, well, that's mound visit number 2, so Reed's going to be coming out. Mm-hmm. And I can't tell who that is that's coming in, but Reed Terragezu is going to the bench. And he's coming out in the second inning. Second and 2/3. Who is it?
We got Ian Jacob coming in for Sandlot to pitch.
Well, so that's happening.
Yep. Turns out, can't give up 7 runs in an inning. Expect to stay in that long.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, it's not going to be a happy day. He's going to go home not happy about that, but maybe there's a few beverages in the back of the truck that'll help him out with that.
Hopefully.
Hey, thanks so much, Gene. Really appreciate it. This is a lot of fun for us to go ahead and do this stuff too, by the way. We do the best that we can, and we try and get a little bit better each week if we can. And we're trying to get more efficient with it too, setting up the angles that we can. And when we get to the bigger games, like in the playoffs and stuff like that, like we get to the championship, I think we'll have a bigger camera crew. But right now, a lot of static cams out here, and people who are out here doing it. Again, labor of love. You know, we got a big production team. A lot of the folks are out there on summer break, having a good time. And we're just doing our best to try and bring you baseball from SAIPAN.
Baseball in SAIPAN. Jacob's getting warmed up there on the mound.
Is it Jacob or Jacobs?
You know, I don't know the answer to that.
Does he identify as singular or plural?
He identifies as singular, I've been told.
Okay, there you go, Jacob.
Not sure if he's single or not for the ladies out there, but it's throwing good, you know.
Nice. It sounds like they're going ham over there on that stuff. All right, I'm going to do a little maneuver here.
Depends on what kind of ham it is, but a lot of times I'll just prefer Spam.
We've had a pretty lengthy conversation about Spam today.
Yeah.
I think it's been some worthwhile stuff, kind of stuff that people are really going to appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, how are you going to watch a baseball game in the CNMI and not bring up Spam at least once?
Yeah. It's the place where people would hope you can find some spam in your inbox. Just as long as it's not spam, like fake spam. Not that luncheon loaf. Oh, that one's going to be inside for his first pitch.
First pitch inside, the new pitcher, Ian.
Again, so Ian Jacob, he's pitching to Henry Igwell. Igwell got all the way to third base in his last at-bat. Ooh, inside again. we've already got 2 outs here. 2-0 right now. Gene, do they do this in Guam? Do they have some kind of coverage for sports like this? Here's the pitch. The runner's going.
And
No throw as Louis just couldn't get the handle on it. Second time, you could see it's like his hand got kind of caught in the glove.
Just not able to get a firm grip on that ball to chuck it down there.
Dude, look at there's even more people out there in left field now.
Oh my gosh, left field's popping now. We got right field, we got left field, we got center field.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's going to be a little grounder over the third. Here comes the throw to first. In time and mercifully, they are out of there, but not before just a whole heap of damage. The Falcons score a season's worth of runs in the second inning with 7. The lead now 9-2. The undefeated Falcons showing why they are flying high above the competition out there. So right now we're going to the top of the third inning where you're going to see Byron Kaipat as the leadoff batter for the Sandlot. Hopefully try and chip away at this big lead. He'll be followed by Ty Omar and Joby Regis.
Yeah, these Sandlot guys got to put something on the board here. They got to start scratching way back into this game and see what they can make happen. They were doing all right. I mean, they scored 2 runs before last inning, and you know, maybe they can add on to that.
Yeah, this game that started off with so much promise. 2 of the top teams in the league, and Sandlot looking to upset the Falcons. They came in and got in a deficit in the bottom of the first. They were trailing 2-0, pulled even in the top of the second, feeling pretty good about themselves too. And then the Falcons just decided to take over. 7 runs in the bottom of the second. Got a commanding lead right now. They could have a little bit of fun with it. This has got to take a little bit of pressure off of anybody. The pitcher's got to have it a little bit easier. If you make a mistake here or there, you're going to be okay. And Pete Tomacani going to be the third base coach for Sandlot, making his way out there. And you can see he's all uniformed up. He could still play. Remember watching him playing with the Pirates back in the day. Byron Kaipat, one of the old school Brewers. Bunch of Brewers on this team, actually. As we get ready to launch. Top of the third.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I didn't time that well.
There we go from IJ. Great first pitch strike. Get that party started here. Oh, that's a high fly ball to center. Getting underneath it is Zay. Nice and easy catch. That's out number 1. It's going to bring up Ty Omar. Zay knows his stuff. He's not letting that ball get past him.
Yeah, he made that look pretty easy out there. Just kind of shuffled back a little bit, camped under it, recorded that first out.
Well, Ty Omar here, he's one of the fastest guys out there.
I like that his jersey says Taro Omar.
Ooh, that one's going to be a grounder over to third. Picked up by Ian. The throw. Wow, what a catch. But look at the extension by Gio on that one.
Oh, it doesn't look like Omar is doing all right there. He hopped right before he got to the base, and I thought that he was just kind of being lackadaisical and thought he was going to be out, but then he kind of awkwardly hopped again, and I think he might have pulled something.
Yeah, you can see he's got a really he's not wobbling too much, but he's being very careful with each one of his steps.
Yeah, he's got very deliberate steps. Doesn't not taking any chances there. See if he comes back in the field.
All right. Well, left fielder Joby Regis is at the plate with 2 down. Those shiny yellow batting gloves.
I was about to say, are those his Dawn dishwashing gloves?
They do look like that. Big swing and a miss. The bat's not getting out of his hands, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, you got to wash that bat all over. His hands won't be that wrinkly either.
Do you wear those gloves?
No.
You're a man.
I'm a man.
When you wash dishes, you don't wear any gloves. You're like, bring on the pain dishwashing soap.
Yeah, no glove, no problem. That's how that saying goes.
Yep. Oh, swing and a miss.
Those are really funny looking gloves when I look at them now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Pete Tomacane getting in an appreciation post for wearing his full uniform out there. That's because he can actually play, too. They could throw him out there. Oh, that one's fouled back our way.
Stop, foul back.
Yeah, but I think maybe not all of them, but a lot of the managers and the coaches have the shorts uniform on. Got a couple guys, Sandlot doing it. Got a couple guys with Falcons doing it. I feel like I've seen that a bit, though.
You can get a little bit of everything out here.
Uh-huh.
You can get players puffing on heaters in between innings. Oh, a la the K-Fast team.
Yeah, man, I love those days. That was when we weren't old. I mean, we weren't that old. And like we'd be playing soccer games at a field, 12 o'clock noon games, hottest game in the world, except for the 2 o'clock game. And then, halftime roll around, the whole Korean team would go off into the shade and just smoke ciggies.
Oh, that one's going to be inside.
This is inside for a ball.
Like, we got hipsters on our team, like, cutting up coconuts and being like, this is the most helpful rehydration fruit in the world for you. Just like,
2 and 2 is the count. Now the hipsters are people with issues with their hips. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that was not a good-looking swing, and he's going to punch him out for 3 up, 3 down for the Falcons, and that things are going just the way the team from Tanapag wants. See, look at Bennett Ewell cheering on his teammates over there. He's not in the game yet today. Not sure if he is going to get out there. Maybe they'll give him a little bit of a rest. But good stuff for sure. Again, folks, this is the SAIPAN Baseball League Game of the Week.
Game of the week.
Could easily have been Friday because Friday is going to be a big game between the Padres and the Bandits, and another two of the top teams in the league. So, but we decided to go with this one today to make it nice and easy for our schedule because there's a lot going on for us this week too. And, it's exciting, guys. I'm glad that we're doing it and hope you guys are glad to be here.
I'm glad to be here.
And what's that? You said you're glad Robbie's not here? I'm sorry, who put no, nobody put that.
Nobody said that. We just hope he makes it back alive.
Yeah.
Angel's got a change he's going to make. I'm guessing that it's a right field change.
We're going to find out pretty soon. Okay. I plug in my charger. Let's find out what we got going on over here. Diaz not wearing the catcher's gear. Yeah, definitely see some changes out here. And so Ty Omar no longer going to be out there in left field. But we're getting it all sorted out right here. I'll leave you with a little bit of music while we do. Great music by the band up here. You guys have a band up here? No, we don't have a band up here. Don't get too crazy. Mess around here, find out where all our stuff is plugged in, so we can be good to go for you. Number 1 and number 2. Okay, that's going to be the charger for that. How about the monitor?
Sbl coming in third base?
Yes, third base, and Diego second.
No, that's just not going to work. All right, well, Trey's getting all that stuff sorted out for us. In the meantime, got Ian Jacob on the mound. Ooh, high and over the head of the batter. Again, here it's Tonchu Narita is up to bat. He's already had one at-bat, singled last time, and then took advantage of a napping second baseman. Ended up really helping him come around and score. So Tunsu here in the bottom of the third. Falcons leading 9-2. Big shocker way outside. So Ian trying to get his control, still early in the game. No, you know what? The stats did post. I didn't get that. I need to get that with these guys in the old league officials chat. I ended up seeing him on Next Level Media. Kyle Hookug posting all that good stuff. James Sablon getting it as well from the Variety. There's a strike. So you could find it from them for sure. In fact, while we're doing that, if you don't know Next Level Media, then you are missing out. Kyle Hookug and the team over on Instagram gotten a lot of stuff. I'll put that link in the comments here, right here. But here's the pitch from Ian. Outside again, and that is going to be ball 4. So a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the third is going to bring us all the way up to the shortstopper, AJ Evangelista. He's the leadoff batter. This is his third at-bat. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Okay, AJ, the runner's not going, but he was looking at it. That's a first pitch strike for Ian. That's something that he needed. Keep an eye on the runner, folks, because it looks like he is itching to go. There he is going, and that's going to be fouled back our way, so Tunchu's going to have to go back.
All right, let's see if I can get you caught up on what happened in the field. Craziness happened in the field. Tyrone Omar went out with an injury, so Luis Iguel comes in for him, but he's not going to play right field. He's going to play third base, and so
Diego?
Luis Iguel.
Yep, so that moves Diego.
Diego moves to second base.
Oh, that's a high fly ball. Looks like it's still in fair territory. And the catch is made. Two-handed catch at that.
And then we got Zeus Iguel goes to right field. And
so where does it?
Joby Regis goes to catch.
And Louis Diaz is out?
Nope. Louis Diaz goes to left field.
Okay,
Yep,
got it.
there we go.
Oh, checking the runner. Going to be safe. Well, Diego Camacho is a natural second baseman anyway. I think they just want to get him in the game. But So he's back at home right now where he wants to be. The runner's going. Boy, did he get a start on that one. Tunchu is fast.
Yeah. Mid of justice out there.
The blue sliding mitt of peace.
And MJ was just taking the whole way. He was just letting him go over there.
Showing bunt, and he bunts it off himself. He bunted it off his head. That takes skill.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could do that on purpose.
I mean, what if you were? Like, what if you bunted it into your shirt pocket and you just ran down the baseline and then just...
And he's out.
Because it hit him, yep. Okay. That was my next question. Like, if you get hit with the ball while it's in play, aren't you out?
And got hit by the ball. Therefore, the
But here's the secret.
out.
If he had been on the correct side of the baseline, would he have been out? Because it would have been a foul ball then.
You know what I'm more interested in from our chief statistician? How do you score that?
Ray, how do you score that? Interference. Ah, okay. So it counts as interference. That makes
Is
sense.
it batter interference, runner interference? Let's put INT.
Interception.
Yeah. I put INTF. It's intifada. That's what happened. Okay.
Man, people are still rolling in there to the outfield to check out this game.
This is the place to be on a Tuesday night. Wow.
It's going up.
Great pitch, going to be foul. Byron Kaipak getting it foul, and that is going to do it. Call that an F3. And so Tunchu, despite some great base running, that's going to do it. So I'll tell you what, though, the Sandlot needed that. They needed to get out of that inning clean, and they did. And that's going to bring up now Mike Iguel, Louis Diaz, and Juan Iguel, the bottom of the lineup. And it looks like you made some changes, but I can't see any substitution. Oh, there we go. Ty and Louis. There we go.
Yeah, only one person came in, and everyone else just
Then they just shook everybody up.
shuffled it up.
Okay.
That's what part of the confusion was. It was a bit hard to follow.
Well, it's still been hard to follow that 7-run bottom of the second for the Falcons. Sandlot scored 2 runs so far. They felt pretty good about him until the Falcons scored that 7-run inning. I'm going to lead off with Mike Iguel. Maybe the only guy out there bigger than Delphin.
And these Sandlot guys need to make sure that they're adding a few runs here or there, just trying to get back in the game. But also, it's bordering on the mercy rule there. If they're not adding any runs in this next inning or two, could be tight.
I don't think you're going to see a mercy rule with these two guys.
I mean, I would like to hope not, but you never know. Team can score 7 runs in an inning. Happen real fast.
All right, and boy, look at all the way down the left field side of the fence, all the way down the third baseline.
Yeah, wow.
Not just the outfield. People are packed here. This is definitely the biggest attendance that we've had so far this season.
Yeah, real popular game tonight.
Got a bunch of people watching. Got a bunch of people watching online. Players coming out, playing as big as they can. And tough. Got injuries already, causing some substitutions.
Players going to play.
Here comes IJ. High and inside for a ball. All right, takes a deep breath, gets the sign from his catcher. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ooh, that one's low and outside. 2-0. Remember the good old days when we were talking about spam and it was a close game?
Yeah, I do remember that. That was great.
And what a difference an hour makes. 3-0. IJ not able to find the strike zone yet here in the top of the fourth.
Man, I still can't get over how many people are out here.
Oh, Igual now showing bunt and not even being maybe about it. He pulls it back, and that's ball 4. 4 balls on 4 pitches. And that's going to bring up Luis Diaz. No, low and inside for ball 1. So that's ball 5.
Ball 5. That's what the Texas A&M fans would say.
I have seen Nez Chance definitely getting in the head of the competition.
But, I mean, that pitch looked pretty good. It was a little bit low, but better than those other ones that he put on that base on balls.
Well, that one looked good, and it was. So 1-1 now. Yeah, if I was Pito McConney, I would have told his guys, do not swing until he at least hits the strike zone.
Yep. Well, now he's done it, and you're in a tied up 1-1 count. So you're looking for your pitch here, but you're still being patient. That maybe wasn't his pitch.
1-2. Watch out there in center field, Zeze Lafoyfoy, his stance. The other guys pretty much square up and face the batter.
Mm-hmm.
But you see he's got like his right legs forward, and he's almost kind of like, I wouldn't say exactly a 45-degree angle, but it's pretty close.
He's got his toe pointed up like he's doing the boot scoot and boogie out there.
Yeah, well, that's his in-between pitch. But watch, now that's his stance right there.
Oh, yeah.
Got like a 45-degree angle. The runner's going, look at Mike, he will go. Here's the pitch. Not a high percentage play. And
he looks injured
got
a
some
little bit.
chuckles up here in the box.
Maybe, hopefully that's just a pride injury. He did kind of act like
No, that's not good.
Maybe his, oh yeah, no, that's a hamstring.
Oh, geez, Mike.
That's a hamstring.
Well, you don't want to see that.
No, because when people hurt their hamstrings, you normally have to look at their butts. But
It's like he's got a real job he's going to have to go to tomorrow. All these guys out here know it well. It's not like these young dudes in their 20s where this is all or nothing kind of stuff.
well, hopefully.
Yeah, we're back.
Wow, they're helping him off. He's hurt. He keeps getting worse, maybe. That is not good.
Oh, it is not good. Well, they're patting him on the back. Got some good sportsmanship out there.
Yeah, he's got help from both teams, his team and the Falcons out there.
Yeah, that's just too bad. But there's some good sportsmanship out there that we're happy about. That's pretty good. Who's out there helping him? Is that the first baseman? Is that Gio?
It's looking like it based on who's not in their position.
And put his mitt on his head. Yikes. That's 2 big injuries for the Sandlot already tonight. 2 starters are down. Mike Igual was a DH, so you're not losing at least a field player this time, but you're definitely losing one of your big hitters. Now we'll see what happens. I know Angel Dumapon's going to have to come up and tell us what's happening, but there's definitely going to be another sub. So Luis Diaz still at the plate. That one's going to be low. Oh, he's calling that one a strike. A delayed strikeout.
The Ephraim timing on that one.
All right, that's going to bring up your center fielder, Juan Igual, now with 2 down. trailing by a bunch.
He's got a couple pink sleeves. We hadn't seen that in a minute. Maybe those are just taped.
Got marking tape?
Yeah.
Ooh, what a shot! Out there to
Right
left
to
field.
left.
Nice and easy. And that's going to do it. We call that a nice F7 if you're scoring at home.
Yeah, Eagle really jumped on that pitch, but hit it right at the readout there. Left
Yeah, he
field.
did. So now that's 0. But this is a tough one. The Sandlot racking up some, not any runs. You know, they got 2 runs, but racking up some injuries.
Yeah, they have as many injuries as they do runs, and that's never a sign for success.
No. We're going to find out how they're going to shake things up. We might not hear about it till next inning when they figure it out because they just need to replace the DH. Now, but let's see who's batting up for the Falcons. You've got your catcher, Henry Uggan, followed by your first baseman, Gio Mira, and your center fielder, Zeze Lafoyfoy.
And let's see if Gio gets some good juju from helping his opponent off the field there when he got injured. Hopefully that helps him out a little bit.
Sparkle some magic his way. Try to take care of him. Oh, what else we got? None of the voice alterations happen to you.
No, they don't. That's always sad to me.
I bet you could.
I bet there's a way.
Oh,
Bet
you
there's
know
a
what?
will and a
Maybe
way. What's that? What's that? What's that
I don't know
do?
what that is.
Touching buttons. I'm just watching Brad press buttons. Wah, wah.
All right. Well, that's going to bring
Back
up
to
Ian
baseball.
Jacob back on the mound. Going to face your catcher, Henry Uggan.
Laser sounds. Eric
All right.
Palacios coming in for Mike Iguel next time there's an at-bat for the DH.
0-1. Or sorry, 1-0. That one's outside.
No, don't do that.
That one's going to be in the dirt, pulling off one of the Reed's moves. 2-0.
Who did I say is coming in? Palacios?
Derek.
Derek. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, 2-0. Let's see what he's got for pitch number 3. There's the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be low as well. 3-0. You're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Sandlot trailing by 7. Ooh, that's a ball 4. He was showing bunt on that one. Pulled it back because he did not need it. That's going to bring up your first baseman, Giovanni Mira. I see what happened. Yep, I see what happened there. All right. Move these guys down a little bit. There we go. All right, here's the pitch. That one's low and outside, ball 1.
These Falcons are trying to add to their lead.
Yep. Hey, tomorrow morning on Good Morning Marianas, we have another one of the candidates coming in studio.
Wow.
Yep, here's the pitch. Oh, that one's going to be fouled right back at us. Yep, we've had Ed Probst on for 4 weeks in a row, which is fantastic. I even got him when he was in D.C. and in Hawaii.
Wow.
But one of the candidates who's running for the top spot in D.C. From Tinian, Kimberly King Hines is going to be in studio with us. She'll be in there at 8:30 tomorrow. Show starts at 7.
In person, she's going to be there.
She will be there in person.
Wow.
Here's the pitch. Oh, that one's going to drop in for a single. And the runner's going to go. No, he's going to smartly hang up there. Henry would have been tagged something fierce if he would have kept going on that one.
That would have been a nasty hang up between second and third there if he had rounded the base a little more. But he saw what was happening, stopped there, held on to his spot at second base. But, man, that's exciting. You got Kim Hines coming into the studio there, ask her some hard-hitting questions.
Well, we're going to get her for a little bit. It's going to be her first appearance in the studio, so we're going to get her, ask her some questions, give her a little intro to the audience. Ooh, that's inside. Then we've got, then we'll get her for a few. We only have her for about 10, 15 minutes because tomorrow night she has a big event at Last Shot Bar. It's called Kicking It with Kim. And
is it a soccer event?
It is not a soccer event, but they are going to kick around a bunch of issues. And here comes the pitch. Oh, it's bunted foul. The runner's on first and second and no outs here. That's Zay Lafoyfoy. So she's going to be there. I'm going to be there because I'll be asking her a bunch of questions that night as well. And it doesn't cost anything to get in, where you can go and hear it from her.
I feel like they could have called it something else, like taking shots with Kim or like have a drink with Kim. I don't know. I feel like kicking it. I mean, that's alliteration, but, like, there's no soccer. I want there to be soccer.
Oh, the runner's going to third. Swing and a miss. He's going to be safe at third. Now you've got runners on the corners. But Henry taking advantage of it there.
Yeah, but when I see her kicking it, I think soccer. Missed out. Opportunity.
Well, I think they're using the K reference. Oh, runner's going to second also.
Golf that one.
Nice hit and run play. Here's the throw home. Not going to be in time. The Falcons getting another run. And the base runner is going to be on second and third now, taking advantage on that little fielder's choice. Now the score is 10-2. No outs. Falcons, I would say, smell blood in the water, but Falcons not really known for being like sharks.
Yeah. Falcons are smelling
like they're seeing a squirrel on the run.
Smelling injured birds.
That does remind me, though, when I went back home a couple of years ago, driving down one of the back roads, I saw a hawk just reach down and grab a squirrel. Oh, that one's got to be a wild pitch, and it looks like Gio is coming home. Score is now 11-2. Falcons.
They still got a runner at third.
And he's not slow. It's Zay Lafoyfoy. Look, see, he's even got his 45-degree stance that way, too.
I was thinking that, too. I was like, he's turned a weird way to be on third base for me.
So this is a 15-run inning, right? That's it. If they score one more run, this is a mercy rule game.
Wow.
Oh, that was not a swing he's going to want to watch on the replay. I've seen Jonathan do a lot better than that. So a base hit ends this game.
Oh, so it is a 15-run inning.
Oh yeah, it is 15-run inning.
Yeah. So
that's what I thought. I know my stuff.
You know your
stuff. What are
stuff.
these guys doing? They're throwing me off. They're sabotaging me.
So
what is going on?
So the Falcons,
Darren Flores, get a hold of these guys.
The Falcons have to score six runs to end the game.
Yep. All right, that one's going to drop in for a single.
Here's the first.
Right in front of the center fielder. And now it is a 10-run ball game because run number 3 of the inning just dropped in. And how about that?
Yeah, and you'll notice everyone's still out there proving that Brad was right.
Yes. So the 4th is a 15-run inning. If you end up having a 15-run lead, then you're going to invoke the mercy rule. In the 5th inning, though, that's where it becomes a 10-run game. So Angel Dimapon, the skipper for the Sandlot, he's coming out there to talk to Ian. He's like, what do you got, kid? Just let me go for it, coach. I can do it. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw strikes. I'm gonna throw them right down the middle. People aren't gonna hit them because I'm fast. You didn't like that?
No. But I appreciate your effort. I think you should keep going.
All right, we got Joel Narita up to bat here.
Oh, it's another change.
Changes.
So he's coming in for Henry Iguel as the designated hitter?
Joel Narita. You putting that in there? I don't know. That's JoJo.
All right. Well, they're trying to figure stuff out. Angel's out there. He's like, look, I'm getting too old for this. They're pulling him. He's coming out of the game. And Jacob looks like he's coming out. Who are they going with? Is that Lamarck Iguel? Yeah, Lamarck Iguel is going to be pitching now. Let's see how that works out. And if he's going to come in, let's find out what's happening. Well, we know Lamarck's going to pitch. Question is, what's going to happen? Ian's out of the game. And here we go.
All right, DH dies.
So Lamarck stays in the same spot of the order. Our DH is no longer a DH. That's what we're hearing, folks. So I guess if they score 5 more runs, that's the end of it. As they shake stuff up. Lamarck Iguel making his way to start here in the 4th. All right, let's see what he's got. He's got a run around first and no outs. Uphill slug. Whoa, boy. I'll tell you what, Lamarck threw everything he had into that pitch. It took him out when he hit the dirt right off of that pitch. Trying to look at his shoes, see if he's actually got cleats the way he went down so fast. Oh, Tobot, yes, you are late. What did I win tonight? You won a free beer. And you can have it when we hang out on Friday. I got something for you. Here's the pitch. Oh, geez, what a quick delivery. Guy's got a shorter and faster release than Dan Marino. And Tobot, I got shirts for you that we're going to bring to you on Friday.
All right, so Susie Wells is going to play second base.
Jeez, what a delivery.
Oop.
That one's going to be fielded and tossed. That's one down. Lamarck getting it done early. And John's going to make it over to second, and that's going to bring up Tunsu.
All right, so Irvin Serralu is coming in at right field. Susie Wells is going to go play second base. Diego Camacho is going to go play shortstop. And Lamarck is going to pitch, and that's what happened out there.
I just saw
and the DH dies.
No, he's asking for more baseballs. He's asking for more balls?
Needs more balls. His pockets.
Apparently, Delphin has no balls.
Yeah, his pockets are empty.
He's ballless, Cotton. He's laughing. He's up here looking at us like, hey, we're just here. We're just talking in the microphones.
Yeah, I don't do any.
Darren Flores, Ray Palacios, Coach Chamorro, they do all the work up here.
Yeah, we're not working up here. Now he's got his pockets full of balls.
See, and people who don't like cargo pants, man, what are they thinking?
I don't know. I don't understand people that don't like cargo pants. They're the best. Like, put all your stuff in there.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, my old BDU pants in the Army days were cargo pants. Those things were awesome. A long time ago. You don't want to get overloaded.
No, because every now and again you'll put too much stuff in your cargo pants. You got to notch down your belt one because it'll start sliding down on you. It's up high, up high.
So there is one down. Falcons already scored 3 runs this inning. Got a nice 12-2 lead. Oh boy, jammed him on that one. Fouled the ball off his leg. He's got the pad on his left ankle.
He's got his pimp limp going on there.
Yeah, and he hit himself in the right. That's a tough one. I mean, why not just wear them on both?
You might as well just wear like the Goodyear tire Michelin Man.
Like if you wear like hockey style shin guards, the ones that also cover the knees, go all the way up, they wrap around the legs. It's like a knight in shining armor. Oh, that was inside too.
You just stand on the plate then and hope he hits you.
Just a flesh wound. Oh boy!
Right
geez.
up in there.
So that's going to be the second walk in a row for Tunsu, and he's dangerous once he gets on the base path.
Got to put his mitt of justice on.
That's going to bring up your shortstopper AJ Evangelista. He's 0 for 3 on the night. You know, your top batters also 0 for 3. MJ Don, your second guy in the lineup. Here's the pitch. Oops, fouled that one away. Strike one.
That is impressive. Your 2 top hitters are offers. And you're up by 10 runs.
Yep. And then you got Ian Narita. He's 1 for 2. He's in the hole right now. Ooh, that's a big shot, but it's going to be way foul. That's going to have a chance of hitting the cars that are here for badminton.
Wow.
I think that hit somebody's car over there.
And if you're not parked in the parking lot because you thought you'd be safe, you're not.
Yeah, that's wild. You would never think that that's an unsafe spot to be. Well, that's all right. If it happens and it shatters your glass, there's a guy who can fix it and fix it fast. Make room in your auto glass homie at the SAIPAN Auto Glass Pro. Both runners are going to advance on that wild pitch. And now, again, just getting more and more dangerous in Sandlotville. I'm starting to get the feeling Sandlot wouldn't be disappointed if they gave up 5 runs now, just to put an end to it.
Yeah, I mean, they had a couple injuries. You can tell they're a little down. They weren't able to come right back. They had 2 innings without scoring any runs there. So, yeah, I mean, they're just trying to get out of this inning right now.
Ooh, high and outside. What a rough night. You came in here expecting something spectacular. Unfortunately, Sandlot, man, those injuries piling up tonight. Oh, that one's going to be a grounder over to third. Going to hold the runner. Here comes the throw, but he's going to stay. Tunchu is wanting to go, though.
Tunju was most of the way to third base.
And that's going to bring up, and now that means AJ went 0 for 4 on the night so far.
Wow.
MJ Aldon, he's 0 for 3. He flied to second. He flied to center. And then remember, he had that bunt interference out last inning. Ooh, that looked good, but not to Delphin.
Must have been an inch minus, 7/8 of an inch high.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that looked pretty good. We're all the way up here, though. What do we know?
Got a great perspective.
Nope. Yeah, he called that one.
See, I thought that one was low, but maybe the strike zone is just lower than I think it is.
Yeah, maybe it just looks, especially from this angle.
Yeah.
Hey, kudos, memorias to Ray Palacios and Darren Flores coming from Ray Simmons.
And you can't argue with that strike. Doesn't matter where it is if the batter swings at it and doesn't make contact.
All
All right, so 1 and 2. Big swing and a
Same
miss.
thing.
So 0 for 4 for MJ. So those guys still going 0 for, and that's going to get them out of the inning. How about that, folks? How about that? So now, geez Louise, 12 to 2. And it could have very easily been more.
Yep. And Sandlot got to score a run here.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. I got to move these guys over, by the way. There we go. Boom. Copy that. I'll paste that there. And paste that there. There we go. All right, so we are here in the top of the 5th. If Sandlot doesn't score, we go home. That's how this works. So it's going to bring us up to the top of the lineup. Jess Iguel, Diego Camacho, and the guy who just pitched them out of a jam, Lamarck Iguel. Falcons would prefer to go home.
Yeah, save a little pitching for the playoffs, you know.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah, sacrifice. Oh, yeah. So they scored on one of those flies, so it's a sac fly.
That was in the 3rd inning, right? 2nd inning, yep. Okay. Call that an S9. There you go. All right, so you're going to call him 0 for 3 because he did get a sacrifice on that one. So thank you, Ray Palacios, our statistician, keeping us on the straight and narrow.
Can't let us be in charge of stuff.
When we screw up, Ray Palacios is there to pick us up. The man from CK's making sure we're A-OK.
Oh, wow.
All right, so here we go. Jesus Iguel, top of the lineup. He struck out in his first at-bat and got hit in his second at-bat. Oh, he almost got hit again.
Shaving his arm hair there.
Tobak, sack of rice. I like it.
Yeah, with some Spam, that's good.
Oh, that's fouled away. That's got a chance of hitting the gym. Now we got to get into a whole rice discussion. Now, what kind of rice do you like? You got white rice, red rice, you got sticky rice, you got brown rice, and I'm more partial to like jasmine rice.
Yeah, you like jasmine rice? I like Aladdin rice, but
Ooh, that one's going to be in dirt. Don't get me wrong, I love red rice, right?
yeah, I think red rice is the best rice. I mean,
But like I can't make red rice.
Yeah,
so like
that's-
if I got to make it, and I have the choice of like if I have a choice of rice at the house, like I'll heat up red rice that someone else makes and makes awesome all day. But chances are that's not something that I'm actually able to prepare. I have no idea how it's made. That's a high fly ball. Getting underneath it is the third baseman. And a nice two-handed catch, the way that coaches teach you right there. So that's 1 out. We're 2 outs away from calling it a night, folks. That's right. If Sandlot doesn't score, that's it.
but you know, I think that's what makes red rice special to me. Is that not only do I think flavor-wise it's the best rice, but I also can't make it myself. I can't go buy. I mean, you can buy it, but like, I don't have a good spot that just like has red rice every day. Like I like going to, you know, Ina's on Fridays. They got red rice.
Oh, that's a single. No, it's not. It's a grounder over to third. Here comes a throw. And, man, Giovanni Mira can really stretch out.
Getting that out.
5-3.
But yeah, you just don't get that red rice every day, so it makes it even better.
So it turns out, I had to search that. Cal Rose is a medium grain rice, and jasmine is a long grain variety. In addition, jasmine rice is quite fragrant.
Smells great.
The Cal Rose is a good variety of general purpose rice, and it's widely grown in California.
That's where Cal comes from,
And jasmine rice comes
primarily and originally.
from Thailand. All right, there we go. That's teamwork.
Yeah, the last one wasn't as funny, but
All right. Possibly our last batter, Lamarck Iguel. Oh, that's called a strike. He could either start a rally, maybe he hits one out of the park by himself.
hit somebody's car in center field.
That would be impressive. Ooh, that one's in the dirt. Okay, IJ looking at his counterpart. That one looked good, but not to Delphin.
A little outside there. Got 3 and 1.
One strike from the batter, Lamarck Iguel.
Let's see what we got right here. IJ's got the call from Henry. Here's the windup and the pitch. High fly ball. It's going to be catchable for the catcher. Will Henry get it? No! Henry.
Could have ended the game, but
boy.
doesn't want to. Wants to keep playing.
Oh, the guys over there in the dugout give him a little bit of a hard time.
It's just like how they didn't want Benny the Jet to hit any more home runs because they were losing balls. They didn't get to play anymore if they lost all their balls.
Great deep Sandlot reference. All right, so IJ gonna face it again. Thought he was out there. He just shakes off his catcher. He's like, I have no respect for you anymore. Here comes the pitch. Low and it had great movement, and he gets a base on balls. IJ leans back, kind of in disgust, more like disbelief, because that didn't look good.
Pitch. It just started a little too far inside, and it finished up a little outside the strike zone.
Oh my goodness. Well, Byron Kaipat is making his way up to bat, the experienced first baseman. Going to try and extend this game for the green, yellow, and white. Make it a longer night.
They're not giving up the fight.
Oh, that looked like a good one, too. Delphin's in no hurry to go anywhere.
His wife told him not to come home tonight.
Oof.
I don't know if that's true. I just made that up.
You mean you don't have intimate knowledge of everybody's home life?
No, I don't have
at the ballpark?
I don't have intimate knowledge of everyone's home life.
That's probably good. Okay, 1-1. Yeah, I saw Gene up there was commenting about the great work being done by Jojo Alapuzzo with the scoreboard here. And I hadn't noticed it because I'm more watching the game than the screen. I only watch it for those quick replays and checking for comments. But, man, I just saw Byron's name flashed up there. Oh, what a pitch. Oh, IJ's hating that one was not called a strike.
This is 2 balls, 1 strike.
Because he brought the heat on that one. All right, here we go. IJ's probably going to throw this one right down the middle. Oh, and it's a big shot to left field. He's running underneath it. It's going to drop in for a single. But the runner is going to be stuck at second. They're throwing to try to catch him napping. It didn't work.
That was a great throw from right field, though.
That was an awesome. It's funny because Lamarck didn't go for that. That's going to bring up your third baseman, Luis Iguel. Now the Falcons seem to be the ones making the mistakes, and Sandlot taking advantage of that pop fly that went uncaught by their catcher.
these guys don't want to go home. They're going to try hard.
Oh, he's not taking the pitcher out of the game.
Oh, my gosh. I was just thinking. It's like, wow, you don't have a lot of complete game pitchers out here, but looks like I thought we were going to get one.
Maybe just trying to slow this momentum down, take a little breath. Yep, see, he's just kicking the dirt around. You're going to be fine. Remember what I told you, boy. If you don't get a win, you're not coming home. You're walking. All right?
You don't get to pick the rice if you don't win. You get the leftover rice at the bottom of the cooker. Crunchy on one side.
So what's the Latin rice?
I don't know the punchline to this joke, but...
No, you said that's what you prefer. You said you prefer the Latin rice.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I had to run that back. I don't remember saying that.
No, we're talking about all the different rices.
The red rice?
The runner's going at third.
Woo!
Oh, that was
Almost.
a very inside pitch.
Almost
Lamarck
there.
definitely showed some speed on that one. Now you got runners at the corners. Sandlot really wants to keep this thing going. A base hit will allow that. All comes down to the stick of Louis Igual. Or IJ. What's going to happen? Oh, there's a great hit. Oh, off the mitt. Here's the throw to first. And that's the ball game. What a great job, a great recovery from the pitcher. The Falcons are celebrating because they have gone undefeated now through 8 complete games. That does it. What a job by these guys. They certainly are doing a great job on the season. Trey, what did you think about the game tonight?
Wow, I thought that out of the gate, I thought Sandlot looked good. I thought we were going to have a back-and-forth game. I was worried we were going into extras. We were going to be here all night. Then it kind of shifted. That one inning, Falcons were able to put a lot of runs on the board. The Sandlot didn't seem like they were playing bad in that inning, though. It just seemed they got a little unlucky here or there. Falcons were playing good. But after that inning, the Falcons were just kind of on top, and Sandlot was just kind of down, and it just sort of showed the rest of the game. Falcons kept adding some runs, managed to get this, mercy rule in the 5th.
Well, at least right now, they're walking around. They're not particularly happy about it for sure. They're seeing the Falcons celebrate there over on the side in front of their dugout. But, man, I see a couple of smiles out there. But I feel bad for the guys who got dinged up. And hopefully, I can see Ty out there not looking too happy. I don't even see Mike in there because, he ended up pulling his hammy. He's not going to be happy for a while. At least for a couple of weeks, you figure, the way he was being helped off the field.
Yep. I mean, he was having a hard time walking.
No, this is not the last regular season game, Tobot. So in this season of SAIPAN Baseball League, each team gets to play 10 games. That's it. And this is game number 8 for the Falcons. I'm going to pull up the old standings here and fill this out. Sandlot now going to fall to 5-3 on the season. They've scored 70 runs, not 70 runs, and allowed 67, while the Falcons are improving to 8-0, having scored 66 runs on the season and allowing just 21. A great balance between offense and defense. Falcons high and mighty right there. Falcons at 8-0. They've only got 2 more games left. Cardinals at 7-2. They've got 1 game remaining. Padres at 5-1. Then you've got Sandlot and the Braves at 5-3. Bandits at 4-2. Royals at 4-4. Blue Jays at 3-4. Bears at 3-5. White Sox at 3-5. D-Niners at 2-5. Natives at 0-6, and Blue Sharks at 0-8. Those guys looking to grab their first win of the season. Tomorrow night, right here, you're going to have the CK Bears and the Natives. On Thursday, it's Blue Shark and Blue Jays, the Battle of the Blues. And on this Friday, there is a special makeup game that's going to happen between the Padres and the Bandits. That should be a great one. And that's going to happen right where they left off when it was raining a month ago on June 11th. when we resume that game on Friday. Padres are still at bat with runners on first and second. 2 balls and 1 strike to Kazu De La Cruz, and they're up 2-0.
Wow. That'll be exciting. It'll be weird to start in the middle of a game, though, but,
Well, they're going to be on batter number 6
Yeah, okay.
of the whole game, so it's still early in that one. So it'll be weird to restart it, but, otherwise they got to start it all the way from scratch, so that's going to do it. Speaking of that's going to do it for us here at the ballpark. It was a great game tonight, and loved the fans out here tonight.
So
They're
many
still out
fans.
there, and I think they're a little reluctant. They would have loved for the game to go on for another hour or two to hang out and enjoy it. But on a Tuesday night, a lot of people got to get up and go to work tomorrow on their Wednesday. They got to get up in time to watch Good Morning Marianas. We have candidate Kim King-Hines going to be in studio at 8:30. And then we'll talk about all kinds of issues going on with why she decided to run, talk about CPA a little bit, and then we're going to start talking about some things tomorrow night at the Kicking It with Kim at Last Shot Bar. Doors open at 6, and the questions and start at 7. Anyway, that's what we got for today. Want to say thanks to all you guys for tuning in. Just one real quick thing. I saw the question, will the playoffs be the top 4 or top 6? Neither. The playoffs are going to be the top 7 teams.
7?
Top 7
How
teams.
does that bracket work out, Brad?
Yeah, we're going to have that. We'll explain it later.
Okay.
But they explained it to me. It's a little different than I remember, but there are 7 teams. It's almost like a play-in for one of them. All right, so, but that's what we got right now. So for Trey, for JoJo, for Ray Palacios, our statistician, for Darren Flores, our PA announcer, for the entire crew that put together this game, the umpires, the grounds crew, and all the volunteers. I'm Brad Rosala. Thanks for joining us for the SAIPAN Baseball League Game of the Week, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on Good Morning Marianas right here on the NMI News Service and on our YouTube channel at NMI News 670. Have a great night, everybody. Drive safe.